Things you didn't know about the John Cooper Works. Did you know that prior to 2009 model year, there was no such car as a John Cooper Works? It was a trim. It came as a package that was dealer installed or sometimes factory installed. Did you know that despite the fact all Mini Coopers of the current generation do not have fog lights, the John Cooper Works never did have fog lights? I mean, granted, they all had these weather lights. But no, I'm talking about right here, and the reason why was because on the driver's side of the John Cooper Works, it has an auxiliary cooler, something you could not fit behind a fog light. Now, I know in the US market, things are different. So in the US market, only the John Cooper Works comes with this interior. Now, yes, in the European market, you can get the JCW full interior in a Cooper S or Cooper. But in the US market, that is not the case. So you get these really nice fixed headrest seats with this really nice cloth or Alcantara and cloth interior. Very, very comfortable, very, very supportive. You'll also notice that the side bolsters sit up a little bit higher on your side versus a Cooper S or Cooper where it cuts down a little bit lower. Only the John Cooper Works comes with red for the shift pattern. Did you know that the John Cooper Works hardtop comes with completely different brakes from the Cooper and Cooper S? Now, the reason for this is obviously higher power. You need to stop quicker. Here's another thing you didn't know. The JCW has different wheels than the Cooper S and Cooper. Now, yes, you can get these track spoke wheels on a Cooper S or a Cooper that had the JCW appearance package. And in fact, in Europe, you can still do that. There is a catch. You see, you'll notice that the spokes on these wheels curve out further. That is so it can clear these big calipers. On the Cooper S variant, because it doesn't have those big calipers, it doesn't need the bowing out of the spokes. So those spokes are flat. The result is that there are two different variants for the track spokes, and for that matter, two different variants for every single JCW specific wheel that has a Cooper S or Cooper variant for a JCW appearance package. Did you know that you can get the JCW with either dynamic dampers or sport suspension? But the dynamic dampers are technically frequency selective and are no longer electronic, meaning if you want to put the JCW Pro coilovers in it, you can. Did you know that the JCWs are the only ones that come with these specific side skirts? And for that matter, only the hardtops and convertibles come with these if you get a JCW variant or appearance package. The Countryman and Clubman do not have this. Did you know that despite both of these cars using a B46 four-cylinder turbo motor, this one is 228 horsepower, while the Cooper S is 189. Why is this? It's all a matter of tuning. You see, everyone thinks that the engine is completely different between the two cars, even though they use the same engine, that the internals are different. They are, in fact, the same. Would you believe that the suspension components between the JCW and the GP3 are quite similar? And whether you believe me or not, this is information I have from someone who works at the plant. They use very similar components between the two cars, specifically the LCI2 models and the GP3. Did you know this is not the first time I've been under a JCW doing this? Did you know that the JCW looks so much better without a sunroof? Did you know that the JCW uses a very different exhaust system compared to the Cooper S? Notably, the exhaust tips are different. Did you know that while the rear bumpers are the same between all the models now on the LCI2 cars, the JCW uses a very different rear valance so that it has a diffuser panel? Did you know that when the Cooper S and JCW are in sport mode, that is the only time the car will automatically rev match? Did you know that even without navigation, the car will still read the speed on the highway because of the sensors on the windshield? Did you know I'm going to take this car out for a drive?